Hey YouTube, I'm Sanj. Welcome back to my channel, Sanj Designs. This video, I've actually installed some Hexagon lights in my container. So if you want to see how I did it, some hints and some tips, stay tuned. Okay, so welcome back. This is one of my shipping containers. I've actually got two. So this one's going to be the workshop. This one's going to be storage. I won't show you that because it's a real mess. But these are really good condition. They are single journey, so there's no rot, there's no rust or anything like that. And the plan is to put some Hexagon grid lights in here, make it look really nice, brighten it up and make it a really cool workshop. So I'm going to give you some hints and tips, because what you don't want to be doing is drilling into the steel, because it will rust, it will rot, and there's no need to do that. So I'll give you a few ideas about what we need to do, and so you can do it yourself. Okay, so the first step, what you need to do is you need to center the container. Now if you're doing this on your own like me, it's easier to actually measure it on the floor and then mark up on the ceiling afterwards. So we've got the center line there, that's the center of the container. And we know the width and depth of the lights. So basically I've marked it from each of the sides, there to there. And I've also carried on the line here, here, and further down. Now, it doesn't matter if you aren't in the right position, because the method I'm going to be using means it is adjustable, and I'll show you how we do that. So if you're wondering how I'm going to be fixing them to the ceiling, I'm going to be using these. These are super strong magnets. I've got them off Amazon. They're pretty damn strong. And what they do is, they are pretty secure. So what I've basically done is, using my center lines, I've marked 5 points on this bit of batten that I've also painted white. It's upside down. And then just using a blade drill, I'm going to make 20mm wide opening. And as you can see, we've got a little screw hole there. You get some screws with it. So they're going to be screwed inside to the batten, and that's how we're going to be using it. So just using a spade drill, I'm just going to right down there. Simply place it in there. Give it a gentle tap. The screws aren't really long enough, so I'm using some stainless steel screws, and then okay, make sure you don't over tighten, because you can crack the magnets. And that's it. So you just repeat it for both battens, and then it's next steps. Okay, so that's both battens done. I've got 5 magnets over 4.8 meters, more than what I need, but nothing wrong with a bit of over engineering. So you can see it's painted white on the other side, you won't see that. And time to install. Okay, so moment of truth, let's see if the theory works. Mark up my centre line, which is here. Hopefully these magnets are strong enough. Not too bad, but if they're strong enough to keep the lights up, we'll have to wait and see. If that doesn't work, I'll try another method. So that's the battens fitted. And what I've basically done is take the measurement from there to there as basically the gauge that we need. So the reason for using magnets rather than glue is, if you need to adjust it, guess what? You can adjust it. And the magnet should be strong enough to hold it. So let's see how we get on. So if you've seen my other YouTube video, remember my tip, take the plastic film off, make sure you put the connector in, and you test every single tube before you install. It will save you a lot of headache and a lot of stress. So let's get started. So I'm actually going to be starting from the center. So we've got a center line here. We've measured the gauge of our batten. I'm just using some really small screws with a pan head, and slowly, just one by one, I'm going to be fitting them onto the actual wood so it's nice and secure. So get it as centre as you can. Don't worry too much. Remember, because you've got magnets, you can move things around. Just tight enough to put it in. Same on this side. We're just going to work our way along. It's as simple as that. So that's half done. I've just got the other half to do now. No time at all. So that is your 4 hexagon lights fitted. No time at all once the battens are in. I'll switch it on. There you go. Simple. There you go. That's hexagon lights in the container. Looks pretty good, nice and bright, and a really easy, simple job. So there you go, guys. Another nice, simple job out of the way. Hope that was useful. Hope that helped. Something you can do yourself. Works for me. Managed to do this job DIY. So give it a go. Let me know what you think. Why not like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.